This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Olaniri Tialolade. These are the major headlines. UTME receipt. JAMB to release results of 379,000 candidates on Wednesday. Ibadan Ogbomoso monarchs reject Alaafin as permanent council chair. Natasha petitions IG, orders overuse of proxies to tarnish her image. On business, we have Naira for crude deal caused reduced petrol prices, Dangote. On entertainment, we have veteran actress Jumoke George reunites with missing daughter. News in detail. UTME receipt. JAMB to release results of 379,000 candidates on Wednesday. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has announced that it will on Wednesday release the results of 379,000 candidates who sat the rescheduled Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination between Friday and Monday. JAMB rescheduled the exams following widespread outcry over mass failure during the initial UTME. The board admitted to technical and human errors, especially in Lagos and Southeast states, which significantly affected candidates' performances. Out of the 1.9 million candidates who sat this year's UTME, over 1.5 million scored below 200 out of a possible 400, prompting widespread concern among stakeholders. Ibadan Ogbomoso monarchs reject Alaafin as permanent council chair. Traditional leaders and stakeholders from Ibadan land and Ogbomoso land have strongly opposed a proposed legal amendment by the Oyo State House of Assembly, seeking to make the Alaafin of Oyo the permanent chairman of the State Council of Obas and Chiefs. The opposition was contained in a joint statement issued on Monday in Ibadan and signed by Mogajis, Bales, monarchs, the Central Council of Ibadan Indigenes, the Ibadan Compound Peace Initiatives, prominent sons and daughters of Ibadan land, and Mogajis from the sound ruling houses of Ogbomoso. The bill to amend the chieftaincy law, which would establish the Alaafin as the permanent chairman of the council, passed its second reading on the floor of the Oyo State House of Assembly last Thursday. The session was presided over by Speaker Adebo Ogundoyin. The bill was subsequently referred to the House Committee on Local Government and Chieftaincy Matters for further scrutiny. The bill seeks to make the Alaafin the presiding authority of the Oyo State Council of Obas. The bill proposed that in the absence of the Alaafin, the Olubadan of Ibadan land would preside, and if both were absent, the son of Ogbomoso would chair the council. However, the traditional leaders and stakeholders condemned the amendment, describing it as a distortion of historical tradition and an affront to other royal institutions in the state. Natasha petitions IG, orders overuse of proxies to tarnish her image. Suspended Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has accused Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Ms. Sandra Duru, aka Professor Ngbeke, of alleged defamation. Akpoti-Uduaghan, who is currently on a 6-month suspension from the Senate, made the claim in a petition she addressed to the Inspector General of Police. Professor Ngbeke recently claimed that Akpoti-Uduaghan told her that a sexual harassment allegation against Akpobio were fabricated and without evidence. She also claims that the suspended Kogi Central Senator referred to Nigerians as G and H, gullible and hungry, and that her fight against Akpabio was meant to get him out of the way as Senate President to allow a sinister plot to remove the Yoruba government from power. The Kogi Central Senator has since denied the claims, saying they were orchestrated to divert attention from her sexual harassment allegation against Akpabio. Akpoti-Uduaghan also accused Duru of conspiring with Akpabio to tarnish her image and endanger her life. Business news. Naira for crude deal caused reduced petrol prices, Dangote. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery has said that the Naira for crude deal allowed it to reduce the price of petrol, which translates to reduced costs at the pumps. This is even as the company affirmed that the prices of petrol will remain affordable and stable. The company said on Monday that despite the fluctuations in global crude oil prices, it has consistently reduced the price of petrol. The company, in a release signed its group chief branding and communications officer, Anthony Chiegina, said the decision to maintain price stability reflects its unwavering commitment to support the Nigerian economy and alleviating the burden on consumers from the increase in fuel price by maintaining price stability. We are immensely grateful to President Bola Tinubu for making this possible through the commendable Naira for Crude initiative, which has enabled us to consistently reduce the price of petroleum products for the benefit of all Nigerians, the statement stated. Entertainment news. Veteran actress Jumoke George reunites with missing daughter. Veteran Yoruba actress Jumoke George has reunited with her 41-year-old daughter, Adeola, who was found in Mali after being missing for 4 years. The emotional update was shared on Instagram by actress and Talk to Be Show host Biola Bayo, who played a key role in bringing the story to light. She wrote, "Victory at last. Adeola is finally back home. I just want to say thank you to everyone that helped. I couldn't have done this without your support. Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you to my dearest mommy, Honorable Abike Dabiri. Thank you to Miss Yakubu Oiza Hope. Thank you to my dear brother, Adeni Johnson." Adeola return was also earlier on Monday confirmed by chairperson of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erewa, who disclosed that Adeola had been trafficked to Mali. Recap of the major headlines. UTME receipts. JAMB to release results of 379,000 candidates on Wednesday. Ibadan, Ogbomoso monarchs reject Alaafin as permanent council chair. Natasha petitions IG, orders over use of proxies to tarnish her image. Business. Naira for crude deal cost reduced petrol prices, Dangote. Entertainment. Veteran actress Jumoke George reunites with missing daughter. Follow us on all our social media handles. Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti Olusegun. I am Olanireti Ololade. Thanks for watching. Have a victorious Tuesday.